What's up guys, Freddy with Poor Man Mods. I just got done completely rebuilding the rear subframe of my 2002 Lexus IS300. I installed StrongFlex bushings everywhere and powder coated some things. But in this video, I'm going to show you just how to do the differential bushings. So I did install StrongFlex bushings for the differential. I got them from Cube Speed. I'll have a link in the description down below to those bushings. If you want to see more than just the differential bushings, I'll have a video for this whole project which covers everything from removal to installation of the subframe and everything in between. But this video should be easier to digest and will be just for the differential bushings. So with that being said, let's get started. Got the subframe completely disassembled of all the control arms, got it cleaned up for the most part, and I'm ready to remove these two differential bushings. The method that I'm going to be using for this is my second favorite method other than fire, and that is an air chisel. These are relatively inexpensive. I think this one was 50 or 60 bucks. So what we're going to do is basically just try to chisel in this sleeve, kind of collapse the sleeve of the bushing in, and then push it through. Shouldn't be too difficult. I'd imagine on the car this would be a nightmare, but with the subframe off it should be pretty easy. Give it some persuasion with some penetrating lube. I really like the Seafoam Deepcrete. And once I get these bushings out, I'm actually going to send this subframe out to get sandblasted because I'm going to powder coat it and try to make it look not as bad. So let's see if the air chisel method will work. Pretty much collapse that side in. We'll just do that a bunch of times all around. You don't want to collapse the steel of the subframe, just the sleeve of the bushing. All right, just gotta do the same thing over here. That stuff is pressurized. More in my mouth.
That's what she said.
Holy crap. Alright, now they're out. Alright, let's get these diff bushings out. Gonna torch around here and try to air hammer them out. Something's happening. Yeah. Some people have luck with just straight hammering these bushings out. There's an inner sleeve here, then the rubber bushing, and then the rest of that metal material. Some people have luck with hammering it straight out. I did not, so now that I have the rubber out, I'm going to cut a relief cut in this inner sleeve and then try to hammer it out. Alright, let's get these diff bushings installed. I'm going to use this wire wheel and just clean up these bores a little bit. They're pretty rusty. Here is everything you need for each bushing. I'm going to show you how this is getting assembled. So here is the bolt that goes up through here. This has a large taper on it. So the way this is going to get assembled when you install the diff to the subframe, there's two washers. One washer has a larger hole and one has a smaller hole. The larger hole is going to go on this bolt, and then this PTO looking bushing is going to go right here, and this will fit into the small hole on the bottom of the differential right here. And this piece is going to be like so, and the washer with the smaller hole will rest on top. So this is basically how it's going to be when it's installed. And they give you 2 packets of grease for these 2 bushings. So now I'm gonna lube up this Peachio looking bushing and install it with this bevel facing up. Now that this bushing is pressed all the way in, we'll get the sleeve in. Lube it up real good. So the sleeve is holding the bottom bushing in, but since this isn't going to be installed into the subframe for a little bit, just to keep everything organized, I'm gonna put a zip tie through here to hold both metal plates. And now we'll do the same thing to the other side. Got the subframe back from being powder coated. I just went with a wacky color. We're being experimental with it. You're not really gonna see it, so we tried to have a little fun with it. So now we're going to install the diff bushings that go here. They are side specific. So this part number 211966A, I think that's what it says. The dual one is going to go on the left-hand side of the subframe, and 211867A, the single hold one, is going to go on the right. Very important that when you install this, that you want to get this vertical, as close to straight up and down as you can. So let's lube it up and hope that we can get it in there. This might require a tool. We have our tool. My brother made this a long time ago. It's just all thread with 2 metal spacers basically. And we're going to put this in from the back side, put the bushing in here, use this, tighten this down with a nut, and it should draw the bushing in. Oh no, it's too small. Oh, damn it. This will actually work. This was one of the caps. I forget the correct term. This was underneath a subframe bushing or something. So we can put that on this side. Oh, that's gonna work perfect. Found this big ass piece of I don't know what. Removed this. I'm gonna see if having a larger surface area, if that makes it easier to press in or if it's still gonna get crooked on me. Do not go in crooked. This thing really is being stubborn, but it may have gotten started. Kept wanting to slide in crooked. Ah, there we go. There we go. Perfect. Next you can install this piece. Okay, I'm thinking maybe that one was the harder one to install. Maybe this one will give us a break. Still giving me a little bit of trouble, but I think part of my trouble now is the big metal block that I'm using. It's a little bit too big and won't seat flush on the subframe, so not an ideal tool, but hopefully we can get it in just enough to where when I back it off, it's in there and I can punch it in. All right, looking good. The diff bushings are done. All right, now that we got all the StrongFlex bushings installed, the subframe is ready to go back into the car. And like I said earlier, I will have a link in the description down below to these StrongFlex bushings that I got from Cube Speed. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, hope you learned something. And if you want to see the full video where I do everything, once again, link is down below to the full length project video. And yeah, see you guys next time. Thanks.